Hello, world, and we are back. My name's Kyle Fischel. This is going to be the next session of my micro stakes streamed games. Hopefully, this one goes well. We're playing the 25-cent, 50-cent game. Anyone who's new to the channel, I do this about once every 2 weeks or so. Hopefully, I get some good, interesting hands we could talk about. And if you have any interest in playing these games, you can message me on Instagram, Telegram, whichever, and we can get you set up for that. Start with an all-in right off the bat. Got the 10. That'll be helpful. Easy double up for this guy. Ugh. Maybe it's going to be one of those 3-4 buy-ins one way or the other streams. But either way, it's going to be a fun one. Not playing that one. Let's see if we can get some music playing. Yeah, pretty much the only song I ever play on this channel. 10s are hot. Should I play it? Maybe. Anyone watching, any questions, comments about me, life, poker, how things are going? Happy to just chat it up, so let me know. One street of bluffing. That's it. Alright, worked out. That worked out well. Might need to top up. All these guys are so deep. They just came in, started with a double up, and then this is a raise, but it is a raise blind on blind. I think I'm gonna get punished though, so we'll see. Oh no, we got one through. King high's probably good there. Alright, I have a great stack to be able to get it all in with though. Everyone else has 200. I got 60. See how this one goes. Not gonna play the 4-6, even 6-handed or 4-handed. Probably could from the cutoff, but no reason to get crazy just yet. We just started. Gotta get our toes wet. Gotta figure out what's happening. Ooh, suited jack. That'd be a fun one to play. All right. I think it's a defend. It's above average, I'd say. I think this is a pretty good check raise bluff candidate. Like this just boards all over me. Like he shouldn't have a whole lot on it. I can continue on spades. Not really that one. I don't think I can continue on that one. Ugh. Queen would have been better. Get a 10. No, I could check. I think I just had so many. What is $6? Oh no, I misclicked. Well, that's not good. Oh well, maybe it'll work. Maybe I'll get raised. You can fold. You're right down a buy-in. What are you even saying? Like it's just garbage. He doesn't have it, but like he just never has a hand here, ever. It's dumb. Alrighty then. Mine didn't really. I didn't make a whole lot of sense with that either, but I just don't really expect my opponent to. I don't expect opponents to really know the lines you're telling at these stakes. People are just kind of throwing money around and splashing and whatnot. So maybe he realized that my stuff just made no sense at all and just went for it. Which if so, cheers to that guy. Not playing this one either. I wonder if this is gonna work. Alrighty then. So we started at $66 in our bankroll here. Hopefully we can get back to at least 66. Otherwise, give some money to the viewers, people who came in to watch me throw some hands around. But we got 10s now. That's a good one. Oh, walked. Less than ideal, but better than losing with them. Queen 9, that's going to be an open if we get to. Otherwise, probably a defend. I think 3-betting's a little bit wide here. Oh, now I do. I want to. It's so small. Oh, his sizing kind of entices, but we'll just play. We're not folding, but diamond. King, also bad. Probably just calling him down just to see what he has, because, like, it's folded, it's a button open. It could be, like, anything. And who bets that small with an ace? Like, honestly. Who would do such a thing? And there's so many flush draws, everything bricked. I think it's just a call if he goes for it. Let's see it. Told you, it's just a call if he goes for it. It makes no sense what he's saying. It makes no sense. You can't bluff someone who doesn't care. Who just hates money, who's here to distribute it to the fans, you know. Can't bluff the guy who's dumb at poker. Now that we have the ace 9. Be funny if we 3-bet him now. Dirty. This club is Club ETP. I can get you the code in a second. Oh, you raised? That's goofy. I have the ace of hearts. Ugh. I do not typically bet on sports. Has not been a thing that I've gotten into yet. Raise these clowns. Yeah, I probably should, but this guy only has $20 behind. Like, how does he even find raises here that isn't like a 10 that's just never folding? That one's weird. That one I think I'm fine to just bet fold. Yeah, that's a good one. You know, 7-8 at hearts. Thanks for showing, bud, if you're watching. That's, you know, 8 high. Still would rather have his hand. I agree. Set it on stream. Let me just see what the club ID is. I'll put it in the chat real quick. Damn, that's disappointing. Well, we'll see if I get a thing real quick to get you that code. Have to look it up, but going through some bit of technical difficulty. Still raising an ace 7 though. Seems like a promising one to do it with. Oh well. That's a good one too. 7-8 suited. Run it. Guess we'll just call. One spade. Just some backdoors. Check. Check back. Never get to see a check back. They see bet at 100% frequency, which is not quite what you're. It's not quite good. Like they're c betting too much, but I don't really have the hand yet to fight back with. But I did raise with a gut shot and backdoor flush draw, but it missed. So maybe next time it'll hit. And for everyone who tuned in, yeah, I'm sorry about the table not being super big. This is like the best I can get it, where you can see pretty much everything. Suppose in the future, maybe I can pull my head this way, make the whole screen a little bit bigger and just cut out a lot of it, but I will work on that in the future. I hear there's also a, what is it? I think there's a ClubGG app for the computer now that you could also do it with. I swear I wrote down the club name somewhere. Redrum. Don't know what redrum means, but yeah, that too. I like pocket aces. My video, not the one coming up, that one will be Derby in St. Petersburg. The one after that, Coconut Creek in Fort Lauderdale. Get aces 2 times in that one. One of them wins, one of them does not. So aces are fun. Aces getting cracked, less than fun. But I'll still take them. Pretty much relatively easy to play. You don't get too many dicey spots in it. Get as much money as you can in pre, and you know, whatever happens, happens. Yeah, do dirty. I'm sorry, I can't really pull up the club details right now because my phone is what's using to run the stream and everything. But if you message me on Instagram, Kyle_official, or Telegram @KyleOfficial, I'll happy to get all the information to you. So possibly come on next week, next 2 weeks, whenever I do this again, and you can see all my cards and play as good as you want against me. Stream snipes are welcome. You know, I don't even care. There is about a 2-minute delay, so you won't literally get to see my hand that I'm playing. Some mass amount of tanking, you might be able to get a sneak peek at it, but for the most part, you'll just have to wait just a little bit to see what I'm playing if you want to be at the same table as me. Ace-3 versus an open's probably a fold. Probably not good enough to defend. Unless you're a blind, then it's pretty good. I swear, this whole table is like 100% c-betting, though. Like, all of them. It's a lot. Really need to start planning a check raise, because very aggressive so far. Doors open. He goes for half pot. Who's Joey? Takes it down. Easy game. I play on my phone. I literally, maybe 5-6 days ago, got an iPhone 15 Pro Max. Because definitely need the extra cameras. You know, film at the table with my phone to make the videos. So, need to have the best thing. Play at Hialeah, they have crazy pineapple table. Hialeah. Alright, that's Miami, yeah. So, is it Magic City, Hialeah, you're talking about? Because I was just at Fort Lauderdale, did Coconut Creek. Ooh, King Queen. Alright, let's win a hand of poker. That'd be fun. King Queen? All right, no 3-bets. No pair. This is one we're going to go bigger with. Because this board favors our range. And it's disconnected, so he really... Even if he has a 7, it's going to be hard to hang on. Well, we're probably just checking this one back and going to go for value on the river now. Yeah, pretty safe value bet river, like $7, we'll say. And then we can bluff catch if he decides to throw out a bet. Because I guess he could have queen jack some of the time. Yeah, we'll just call. Yeah, so that's why we bluff catch. Bad. I don't like his call on the flop. Just a gut shot. Little loose. Calling up. That's why we bet large with the flop bet, because we got a gut shot to put a lot of money in there with literally 3 outs. Not great, but we'll take it. Ace-3 off stinks. I agree. That's why I would not play it. Not against a raise. Like you're gonna flop an ace and get kicker problems a lot of the time. And suited, you're only really going for flush over flush. You're not really going for a pair. A wheel sometimes, but it's hard for that wheel to... We'll play the small blind though. Big and large. I am streaming. I guess I'll text him since he's not watching. Yes. Alright. Guy asked me if I'm streaming. We'll be nice. We'll say yes. Oh, we need to check now. Sorry. This guy, we've already bluff caught him once. Now he's just c-betting on a board where he just shouldn't have. If he goes for a second barrel, I'm just going to fold, though. I don't expect him to go a triple barrel bluff 2 times. So if he bets this time, he probably just has it. Maybe he learned his lesson. All right, what do we think? Is he gonna go for it on the river? Is he gonna try to bluff me a second time? Nope. So that's what happens. You're caught bluffing, and someone's calling you down. Now they get to just check call with ace high and just snipe you so easily. Action at OEJ, bro. Let's see. OEJ. What is that? One-eyed jacks. Oh, that's Ryan. What's up, dude? Yeah, unfortunately for me, the vlog has me traveling a bit. Went on a cruise. Went to Derby. Went to Coconut Creek. Probably gonna do the Hollywood Guitar next, and then possibly Oxford Downs. So, gonna do a little bit of traveling around Florida. Maybe get a flight to Jacksonville because I'm in South Florida. Play on the One-Eyed Jack stream. But, gotta travel now and again. The only way your channel takes off. We flop an ace. Seems above average. We expect 100% c-bet frequency because that's what we've experienced. Not folding. Pretty safe turn card. Bets again, we're still calling. He checks. We're going to go for the bet now and check back a lot of rivers. Because we want to get value from hearts. If he has like ace-5, it's probably calling but not betting itself. But we need to protect. If he has like king-jack, jack-10, plenty of hands that are, dusty, but they're not really paying us unless they make their hands. So we're going to get our value in now. And we're profitable on this day, so that's good. Been doing a lot of studying on pokercoaching.com. I think I've been playing a lot better lately. Sad as I look weak scratching my neck, but the results have been quite good so far in 2024. Magic City is a different card room, like Magic City. Good coffee. Good coffee. Yeah, I play at Bonita Springs, which is associated with Magic City. But, I think the music stopped. What has happened? Okay. Can't feel good about sight playing these limits. I'm not sure exactly what you're referring to with that. You mean like online in general? You want to play bigger, or You want to play smaller? Don't understand. My club has 2-3-1-2 tables running every single day. I just choose to stream this because, I feel like a lot more people that are just dabbling in the onlines, they're not really going to throw 500 down a whole lot. For exactly that reason. People who don't feel comfortable with it, but almost anyone will throw $50 down on a table, see what happens. And that's why I'm here. So far, I'm in for 66, up for 75, so made $9. That's like 2 gallons of gas. Maybe 1.5. I think he's not playing. There we go. Music's back. Not playing Queen 6 under the gun. Yeah, when I play online, I'll play 1-2 once in a while. Like, there are times where the game looks good and I feel like playing it. Literally, the night before the Super Bowl, I just felt like playing online, and I made like $1,000 in the club playing 1-2, single table. I was just running so pure. It was like amazing. We're 3-betting the Kings, so good luck us. If we get 4-bet, it's just gonna be gross. Like I think this guy would have aces if he 4-bets. This guy 4-bets, happy to get in for 25. Ugh. 12 it is. If he has 25 for aces into kings, I'm happy it happened here and not for a $1,000 buy-in at a 2-5 game. All right. Kings are just good. I'll show. Surprise. 4-bets are typically good. Hands, at least. Not always good. Limp. Probably bad. Probably should just raise or fold, but we can actually call a raise with this one. If we can have some limps here. For this reason. Middle pair is good enough to bet. Or bottom pair. It's true. Very scared to get kings cracked pre. Like it's the worst. Feels bad. At least it was only $600. Wasn't huge. Wasn't unmanageable, and the price was just perfect. Even if you run the math, whatever hand against the kings, it was speaking of Ryan specifically for anyone who doesn't know. He cracked kings, ace-4 into kings, my last Sarasota vlog. But when he bets 300, you make it 600, you have kings. Pretty much any hand that made it 300. Now it's 300 to win 1,200. It's just a 100% call with your whole range. Even if you had like pocket fives, like it's slightly less than EV, but like there's no folding hand there. You have 25% equity to win against everything. Just sometimes it's gonna happen. That's poker. Yeah, so if you haven't seen that video, that's where I left Sarasota in disgrace, losing all of my monies, and haven't been back since. But I actually think I might be going this Saturday to One Eye Jacks with a friend of mine. 7-8 offsuit. So Saturday night, One Eye Jacks, think I'm going to be there to play 1-2 with a friend who is literally not played poker at all, for a vlog to see if I can actually teach a young whippersnapper to be a profitable poker player with just a few lessons. So it'll either be a real banger of a vlog titled I Can Teach Anyone to Win at Poker, or a real sad one where it's like, don't listen to anything I say because I have no idea what I'm talking about. One or the other. Yeah, suited jack. Little too loose. Well, can't call someone. Really hope that doesn't mess me up. 305? That's a weird one. Should have played the Jack Deuce suited. Everyone knows that it's always going to make a flush. Next hand of notes. I look down at Jack Deuce of spades and decide I can totally beat these people. I'm going to raise it. Easy game. Yeah, Ryan, it's fun. I truthfully don't think you would 4-bet ace-4 against a whole lot of other people. I really think you were just giving action because it's a vlog. And then you're caught and it's just like, well, oh well, I guess I call. You know, I'm getting too good of a price. And that's what happened. And I'm like, yep. It's a call you want. You hate to see it when it goes the other way. But, Derby, for anyone who hasn't been, St. Petersburg, they do 136 at I think it was 1500 max, and that was pretty fun. I like 3-blind structure better. Think it's a lot better for the game. 2, 5, 10 under the gun is what Bonita Springs runs sometimes, like slight mandatory 10, and that game is really good as well. At Coconut Creek, it was just 2-5, pretty quick. But Coconut Creek was interesting because it was like 4 or 5 ways, $20 a piece every hand, which is a fun game. Ooh, should we 3-bet the ace-5? Oh, I was actually going to. I don't think a 3-bet ace-5 at all ever. The computer loves it. Been doing some studying. You're supposed to. But I'm already facing... Oh, he's only has 20. I don't know. He folded my 4-bet before when he had 9s, but maybe he would just be sick of it now and just getting it in. I don't know. Maybe he calls. Maybe I 4-bet with kings, fold, 4-bet bluff with ace-5, get called. Ugh. We're playing this one. Either we're opening or we're calling it open. Yeah, little Jack 9 offsuit. Seems reasonable. Oh, I was hoping a 10 would come when I saw the 8 in the window. This one I think we could bet super small. Because if he just whiffs, he's probably going to fold. But if he just has like 5s, he'll just raise. So yeah, super small bet gets it done. So that was pretty good. Suited ace, that's fun. Yeah, at the halfway point, going to stream for about 25-30 more minutes. Thank you all for joining me. Anyone wants to play with me, you can message me on Instagram, Telegram. Get you signed up for next week's game. Otherwise, feel free to enjoy the show. Tell me about your poker careers, how they're going. I'm going to check this one back. 10, not great. This guy know I'm going to calm down? Maybe. You see me calm down before. Check's good. 4. Ace high is probably good. Facing a bet would suck. Ace high is good. It's fine to just check call down. Sometimes that's good enough. You can just win with it. Now I'm gonna have a weird image because I just showed that I 3-bet with ace 8 suited. Probably one of the worst suited aces to 3-bet at all if you're gonna do it. Like weaker ones are better. Now we're getting 3-bet. People we're just full of crap, way out of line. Ugh. Oh well. My wife just got home. Yep. Got her nails done. I paid for it. Handful of other players who actually play well. They aren't just pure nits. I've seen you 3-bet with a 10-3 offsuit before and just backdoor into a wheel as well. You know, I know you got some moves here and there. If he thinks it's gonna work, he'll pull the trigger. It's the players at Sarasota. They are there to play. They're definitely not nits, and they're definitely not like. I wouldn't say they're bad. Like, they're pretty well studied and pretty well balanced, but you know, so if you're going to test yourself, that'd be the place to go to. If you want to play like the softest game ever, recommend Bonita Springs, honestly, but that's just me. Ooh, this is a fun one. Into 3 people. I think you're supposed to check a lot of the time when you're in between 2 people and you're the pre-flop aggressor, so I guess I'll do that here. I like a small bet because I think they're just gonna miss a lot of the time. But with a bet and a call, I guess someone has something, even if it's clubs, and clubs gets there too. So I guess we'll just let that one go. Maybe he had clubs. Octo Crab versus clubs. Everyone has something. Ace, no good. Queen, no good. Could not find the board pair. Octo Crab, gotta play aggressively when you make the trips. Can't wait for a dirty card to hit the turn. Maybe I was gonna defend the 125 just because I had the King of Hearts tattooed on myself, so. But not gonna do it versus a micro 3-bet. And we would have. Flop's horrible, like you probably should when you play King 6. Okay, we playing a Jack 6 suited. Call would be nice. Alright, getting a good price. Let's make some hearts. Now we'll take the King of Hearts on the board to give us a flush. That'd be helpful. Or we'll just take a Jack and 1 heart. Alright, well, we're not full into 1 bet. We're going to check, see what comes up. Ooh, not a continuation bet. One of the first times we've seen an actual check back. But he's going to bet. Why wouldn't he? He could be tilting. He just lost his $25 buy-in. We turn. That's a great card for us. Reduces his queens. Gives us, you know, hearts if we need it. And that's a bad one. Real bad one. Man, what does this guy have? He really had spades? Like, really? Okay. That one was gross. Oops announced. Maybe it's a misclick, and whichever, we have a lot of this board. Go for a small raise. Pair plus straight draw. Good to go. Queen, bad one. $5.50. Misclick to 75. And we miss. But he missed too because he had diamonds. That's why we bet. Sorry, dude. I guess he misclicked me. He was trying to raise. He accidentally called. Yeah, that's sad. Sorry about that. Ace King's gonna be a raise. Be nice. No, I was gonna say something, but I guess since I'm playing the hand, I'll let everyone else see. Ooh, for $10 we're in there. Yay! Ace King. 8-9. No 8, no 9. No 8, no 9, no heart. I cannot believe we faded that. I was already... Oh, I guess the king was good for me anyway, but... I was just... I had no faith in winning that hand. When he just shows 8-9 and he gets the first option to run it once or twice, he just says no one time. I'm like, yeah, that's going to him. He's going to win that one. Oh, well. Well, maybe we'll get another fun hand coming up. But again, in for 66, got 86 now, so that means profit of $20 after about 30 minutes. I'm a $40 an hourly 50-cent game player. I should just quit my job and play this. This is the best. Look at that. Here we got Grumpy defending. Grump E. Checks to Grumpy. See how he's feeling about this board. Not great as he checks it back. Draw heavy. Spades and straight draws. Checks to him. Probably has the best hand. Should have some showdown value if he check back turn. At least some pocket pair or ace highs. I think Grumpy will have the best hand here a majority of the time. I think a lot of the draws bet turn because they checked. It probably had some level of showdown. Even if that level's like ace high and just river a pair of aces, it's possible. We're not playing the 10 crab, not even an octo crab. Doesn't even have a fun name. Grumpy's getting a little bit of a run here. See if we can string some of them together. Bullying Who's Joey a little bit. Got a new player, and it is Taz 0819. All right, Taz. He buys in for a max of 100, and he waits for the blind, so seems like buying it for the max and then waiting hands is a little, you know, different. Not really a 3-bet worthy hand, but definitely worthy of a play. Worthy of a fold now. When he checks, like, it's just a one bluff attempt and done. Like, he should never have an ace here. And I just could. I could have a lot of weak aces, like ace 5 and ace 4 and shit like that. And the limper. How does he have an ace? I tell you, it's just one bluff and done. Just is what it is. Because I'm either winning there or it's so polar he just has something he's not giving up and I'm going to lose. So we go for one attempt and we'll get a 10. Like, I guess we beat pocket 8s now. Hey, Bob. Thanks for joining us. Ugh. I guess check call. How does he have an ace? How does he have an ace? Oh, set of 3s. Dumb river card. Should have just folded. Oh, so stupid. Yeah, I fold down on, you know, any river card that's gonna be top pair and let me beat like sevens and middling pairs, but told you with the polar bet size on the flop, he's just. I knew it's one and done. Just he calls, he has it. He'd probably fold fours like when it's ace 7-3, he'd fold fours, fives, maybe eights and nines. They call probably unfrequently, but sometimes. So, but no, Antonio, they do not. They are the strictest on phones and filming that I've ever seen. So although I play there like 3-4 times a week, there has been no vlog from there with live footage. And I've been trying to get it going, but they're just not having it there. We're gonna 3-bet. Yeah, Bob. Saturday I'm probably gonna be at Sarasota playing 1-2. So we can see how that goes. But this one's small. Miss and fold. Nice. Miss and fold. We love the 3 bets where we don't even have to fade any aggression afterwards. That's good. So yeah, Sarasota 1-2. Probably going to try and make a video about that. I haven't made a 1-2 video in a long time. And I feel like a majority of the poker world plays 1-2. And that just makes sense, logically. There's more 1-2 tables running at any room than, 10-25. So trying to adhere to the masses, show if 1-2 is really beatable, if the skills translate. Now we're at $6 at King 10 of hearts. Can't get that 10-10 board this time. So black. Not even one heart out there. Get a 1/3. Damn. Trading 3-bet pots back and forth, even when I have position. Dang it. Ugh. Even if it's queen 9, I could probably play 1 heart, probably call once. Can't do it a board that dry when I whiff that hard. And since I got about 15 minutes left to stream, again, thank you all for joining me. Thank you all for signing in to spend a few minutes with me playing poker. Anyone wants to play in the next game, message me on Instagram or Telegram. I'll get you all signed up for that. I should have bet bigger on this board. That was a bad bet. I was supposed to bet 3/4 or bigger. But I knew I was supposed to bet. Just, pair, board favors me. Just bet it. Win a lot of the time. Even the half pot size bet won this one. But, that was a mistake for everyone trying to learn. The ace, king, 4, board 2 spades. You want to go bigger size. Want to get hands in for the stream, but I'm already playing 42% VPIP, so I guess Jack 9 off from under the gun could be a fold. 42 is pretty strong, I'd say. Above average. And yeah, Instagram Kyle_official, Telegram @KyleOfficial. Send me a Harry Potter messenger pigeon or owl. Get that eventually. Let you know. Otherwise, just tune in, watch some hands. If you want to throw me a hand history in the comments and get my advice on it, happy to give that to anyone. Had a bad beat or a question. Seems like an opportunity. If my opinion means anything. I mean, maybe they're just like, this guy sucks and I could beat him easily. I don't care what he thinks. That's possible too. But we are playing the ace 4. Oh, we're 3-betting this one. Ace 4. Let's run it. One fold. Hope he folds. I'd love for him to fold. Got the suited ace bluff through. Happy I got that through. That's a notch on my belt. Haven't done that in a bit. Is Elbro up by the panhandle. I have heard things about the panhandle being amazing, honestly, so might have to actually do that sometime. But I'm like so South Florida, like Cape Coral. It's like you need a flight. It's 7-hour drive, so maybe I'll fly to Jacksonville, play there, drive across in like a rental car, play somewhere else, make some videos about that. Ace highs are gonna chop it up. Chopping's nice. We'll take it. King 10. Playing this one. Well, someone 3-bets. Under the gun open, we're playing. Someone 3-bets, we fold. Maybe I'll even wait like 3 seconds, make him think like I'm thinking about 3-betting. Give him a bit of a sweat. Be like, oh, what's this guy thinking of? And we'll call. And we'll flop a gut shot. I think this board's better for him, so I think I'm going to check it back. Now we're probably going to bet. We'll go full pot. Just, we have a club. Maybe he doesn't have anything when he checks to me twice. Put your AS in the graphics. Oh, yeah, I could do that. Probably just comment them, honestly. I think that's easier. I mean, it should be in the description. Yeah. Got it in the description. Put it in the chat, though. Fold that. Well, I sent everything into the chat, so you should be able to see it. It's also, sorry, fold. I'm also pretty easy to find. Yeah, it's all right there, so. Hope that helps. I would just type in my phone number, but not brave enough to do that. Had enough people give me unsolicited nonsense. Highest tournament cash. It was a $100 daily. Actually my highest tournament cash was a $250 tournament with like 100 people in it, and I got like 7th for like 1,100. And then on a $100 daily with like 60 entrants, I chopped first place for like 800. So, you know. But I've only ever played probably like 10 to 12 tournaments total. And ironically, I've hit 3 final tables, and I think I'm cashed 4 out of 10, 4 out of 12, somewhere around there. So actually a really impressive tournament resume. Just whenever I lose it, I just feel so bad. Just play for like 10 hours, get your aces all in. Guy calls with fives, hits a 5, you go home. Played for 12 hours, got $0, just pain. And I'm just like, now I remember why I don't play these. Because like, literally, if you want to run deep in a tournament or win it, you like have to win a 20-80 to like run deep. You're gonna get five pairs over pairs at least if you're running deep in a decent tournament. So either you have to run pure and win 5 out of 5, or you're gonna get it in bad one time and hopefully suck out. But either way, if you get 5 of them, you're supposed to lose. You're supposed to be going home. So you just have to run really good to win tournaments. I guess tournament players know that, but to me, I'm just like, I'll just play a cash game and win 4 out of 5 of them and just take my profit, and the one I lose, just, okay, well, I was supposed to lose one of them, whatever. Still made, $800 today, whatever. My experience, anyway. Gonna stream for about 10 to 12 more minutes, so hope you all enjoyed. Any other questions, comments, thoughts about your life? Tell me where you're from. Whichever. Otherwise, I'll see you in like 2 weeks. I also post on Instagram my story before I decide to stream, because the days aren't always, it's not like a set schedule, because sometimes things come up, I'm traveling, whatnot. So if you want to make sure you be on stream or can see one, definitely follow me on Instagram. We're playing Jack 8. Oh man, not really a 3-bet calling hand. Oh well. This one will call 3-bet if it happens. Yeah, I do want to 3-bet myself. See if anyone else is feeling frisky. Pure? Feeling some type of special? Probably fold to a 4-bet. Don't really expect him to have, like, it's ace king at the worst, so I'm just dead against the whole 4-betting range. King's nice. It's gonna be the time we do a check back with top pair. Protect it. Diamonds would have called the flop bet anyway, so it doesn't matter that much. If he bets, we're calling. But if he checks, we're betting large. Because he might have a single diamond. We don't want that to get to see for free, but we will. I like how I played that one. Think we protected it and protected all our ranges very well. Yeah, I played one Hard Rock tournament. Actually, 2. They were both like $400 buy-ins. So that's like, I'm not really trying to throw like 1K at tournaments. But I did 2 $400 buy-ins. One, I got down to 20 bigs. I don't know, level. It was really close to end of late reg. Like, one of them was really close. And like, I had 7s and just ripped it. And a guy called with Jack 10 offsuit. Honestly, because he wanted to lose and rebuy. But he cracked it, and then I was crippled. And I'm like, well, that's stupid. So I lost like shortly after that, but it was fine. Then the other one was even funnier. Like, this one was at Tampa. It was $400 with a black chip bounty tournament, which was fun. $100 bounties are, one guy was one guy really early was all in and they had to count it out and he was down. He didn't bust. He had 100 chips left, which was hysterical because he's just like in the next hand and everyone just knows like, you know, you win this hand, you get $100. But it was just so funny that like one big blind was like the difference between just winning $100 outright and, you know, him getting to have a really weird next hand. But in that one, I literally didn't play a hand for 2 hours. And then I had ace-king suited, and against a guy who played like every single hand, I just ripped it, and he had aces, and then I lose, and I go home. And I'm just like, wow, I have quite literally folded for 2 hours, played one hand, it was ace-king, it's into aces, and the tournament's over. And that's just gonna happen, but it was just funny. Like I honestly think it's a funny story now to just like never play a hand and then just get wrecked like that. Hi, Aaron. Yeah, I liked Orange City. I went there all the time. I went to Stetson, if you know where that's at. It's the reason I was up there. Then I worked for the finance office at UPS in Orlando for a bit. And then when I decided to pursue poker, I'm like, guess I'll move back to South Florida. There's no reason for me to be here specifically. On this board, I believe I can bet just because of my hand. But in general, it's going to favor him. So I'm going to check call. But we're not folding. Would love to see a jack, but don't really think it's going to be a jack. You don't like live streams? I like live streams. We're still going to call one more. If he has two pair, he has two pair. But we have queens, so. Could have hearts. Could have like jack 10. 9, 10. Not 9, 10 beats us. Jack 9. 6 is bad, but. I think two pairs and a 7 probably bets, so should have the best hand at least some of the time. We could probably bet the river, but we can also check call. I think it's the same either way. Like, he probably doesn't call with a 6. But bad board for me. You say you're in Atlanta. I didn't know they even had poker there because I went to Atlanta like 2-3 years ago. Was going to do a session, but thought it was illegal in Atlanta. But if it's live and well, maybe I will. My wife wants to do a vacation there, so maybe we will go there and I'll write the whole thing off as a poker trip. Just on my taxes. Just nope, hotel, gone, car, gone, you know. Nope, went there to play poker, sorry. See, here's the video I made out of it. Here's all the expenses for it. Had to eat, right? I'm actually kidding. I don't do my taxes like that. Like, I don't think I wrote off any hotels or flights. Tracked my miles this year, but that's it. Because I do have to drive a long distance, different cities here and there. Because I'll like drive to a city to play for a day and then drive home in the same day a lot of the time. So be like, some of the videos I play for like 10 hours, but then I'll only play for like 4 hours. Because it's like 2.5 hours there, 2.5 hours back, play 4 hours. It's a 10-hour day. And that's why I'm like, across 4 hours, you know, that's part of it. But, you know, not the full story. Sometimes it's a little harder than that. Fort Lauderdale. Yep, that's where Coconut Creek is. Not my next video, but the one after that will be from Coconut Creek. Harry B. Poker plays there. You should probably watch him. He's pretty good. He's doing a 1-2 challenge. Very entertaining. So, if you are going to Fort Lauderdale, Coconut Creek will be your room. And it's a nice room. I like it. But when the big blind gets back to me, I'll be signing off. So thank you all for joining me. Thank you for spending the time. Final note, if you want to play next week, message me on Instagram, Telegram. I've let you the information many times. And otherwise, see you on the next stream. Thanks for coming. Got one more hand. Here's where, this is the stream version of In the Rack. In the next hand, if I get like kings or aces and get stacked, it's That's streaming in the rack. Ooh, sketchy home games in Atlanta. Yeah, I'm not really interested in the sketchy home games. I get invited to a lot of home games. I'm like, no, man, you could totally film. I'm like, yeah, it's not really my concern, like, about going to your home game, but thank you, I appreciate it. Like, no, everyone here is super chill. I'm like, yeah, I'm sure, but, you know, still not really my scene. Unless I made my own. If I made my own, I'd probably be... I was thinking about making my own home game, but my wife doesn't want people, like, knowing where we live and stuff, and like, oh, there'll be too much money here. I'm like, yeah, but my home game would be like $100 total. It'd be like 50 cents a dollar, 100 max. Like, we're not playing full $500 at a home game. We're here to have fun. But, you know, maybe that'll be in development. Get a custom table built eventually. A6 will not be it. Harris or Coco? I like Coco. I've never been to Harris. Need to go there next. But again, thank you all for joining me. I appreciate all the support. Appreciate watching the video. I will have a new one out on probably Thursday, Friday.